So, as we come into this beautiful space, let's just honor that we're here and that we're willing to gather together and hold the space together. And feel as if you are coming into a sanctuary, an inner sanctuary. And as you all hold this beautiful sanctuary space, just start to do some deep breaths into your being. So we feel the gentle stream of breath coming into this body. We breathe in deeply into this beautiful being, and as we breathe in, let the body open to expand and receive the breath of life. And as we breathe out, release, let go, relax completely. Come into your center. Become aware that there is a center, and from that center we breathe out and expand into the space around us. And as we breathe in each time, let this beautiful energy that you are opening into your field open just a little bit more. And watch yourself creating a beautiful chrysalis around you, a pond in the sanctuary of life, this beautiful space. And let yourself feel that you are honoring you inside of this beautiful space. Allow your body to feel safe here. Feel connected to the earth by placing your feet onto the ground. Feel your back in a relaxed but upright position. And drop your chin just a little bit and open up the top of the crown. You can imagine that there is a little portal there. And this beautiful light comes flowing in and through and down through your center. And it holds you and stabilizes you and grounds you right here. And as we are holding this space, feel held. This space that we are holding can only be held by us. And we are aware that there are others holding spaces around us, but only we can hold the space that holds our energy, our vibration, and the signature of who we truly are. And if we can truly understand that, then holding the space becomes very important for us to realize that if I'm holding this space and you are holding that space, and each of us is holding our space ethically, lovingly, graciously, and consciously, then all the spaces that connect us are all being filled with a field of awareness and consciousness. It is as if we are holding our space and then sending a beautiful vibration into the space when the next person is. And they send a vibration into the next person and the next. And if we were to see this, we could imagine watching a still, clear, beautiful, calm lake and watching a little drop of water fall into it. And we'd watch that ripple opening up. And then another drop fell into that beautiful lake. And the ripple began to ripple around that center point. And the two ripple fields will merge and cross over and intertwine into each other. And then a third and a fourth and a fifth. And slowly, all these beautiful ripples start to open the spaces around them. It truly is a magnificent image if we can think about that as energy. And we are relaying and transmitting energy into the space around us. It truly is amazing. I wish for you to feel that now and hold the energy of transformation, that we are the holders of the energy of transformation. It is quite incredible that we can hold a space and create into the space around us. Through the form, we are transforming, we are changing the spaces around us simply by knowing that the space we're in is exactly where we ought to be. So let your mind and body create these beautiful images and begin to focus on whatever picture illuminates into your mind, and begin to see what it will look like if we understood ourselves as gifts of transformation. As gifts of transformation, the light we hold around us feeds and nourishes us and nourishes everything that we are connected to. Our greatest responsibility then is to nurture and care for the gift of self inside of the space that we are holding, that we alone can hold in our own unique and wonderful way. And feel the richness of that as a blessing into your mind and body. Allow yourself right now to affirm into your being that you are the perfect being for being here. And that your beingness, your body, your mind, the way you speak, your cultural involvements, your connections to all life, everything about you is perfect. Not just a couple of things, not just the things you think are lovely enough. Everything about you contributes to you. Even the pieces and parts of us that we think are not so beautiful compared to someone else. You are the holder of those pieces and parts. And ask yourself now if you can adore your own being. If you can let go of all those shutdowns and self-persecutions, those doubts, that self-shaming and blaming. Ask yourself if you can just let go of that right now. And find the willingness in your soul to let it go. Imagine that as you are willing to let it go, that it has become a distortion, a little bit of a chaotic signal, something that just touches, taps upon your awareness and creates this feeling that I'm not enough, that there is something else that I need to be, that I should be more than this. If we continue to hold these ideas, these feelings in our being, then we are also transmitting that energy of insecurity into the field around us. And the ripple that comes from us now has a bit of a distortion, one that we are creating in the ways that we compare ourselves to others and the way we judge ourselves so harshly. Then we are radiating from us judgment and shame and blame. And we know that that in the field that is around and connecting into all other life is of no value at all. Let's start again and come back to the center. Take a deep breath. Breathe into the center of you that you imagine is your purest part of being, a center column of light that has never been distorted, that is the essence of your divine and sacred and beautiful being. That is the essence that the divine breathed into and created. Imagine that you have this pure inner filter, this core, and it resides right in the center of you. Now elongate, lengthen that core light beam. Take it out to the top of the crown. Breathe in deeply and expand it outward and upward as far as you can visualize yourself transmitting a beautiful energy of light, a radiant light, a signal. Imagine it like a tree, once finding the place that it is to grow that tiny little seed. That this place will hold me. This little piece of earth that is my body, I can grow myself from this place, this space. And like a tree reaching far and upwards, imagine that this is the light that you are growing for you, reaching up far and upwards. Now imagine that there are roots to this beautiful tree. And from that core space, grow your energy down, deepening into the earth. It's okay for me to be here. It's okay for me to be here in the perfect way that I am. There is no better way for me to be here than to be observant and aware of myself in presence. The doing doesn't matter one dot. It's how we hold our space and ourselves here. Hold yourself here with love and with a commitment to your inner core to see who you are and to grow from that. Deepen the roots down, down, down into the earth. Let the earth hold you. Drop your weight down. Drop your shoulders, relax the skin on your beautiful face. Relax your tummy. Let go of all trying, all performance. Just relax deeply into the space where you are. And feel the earth and feel gravity and these gentle arms of love and grace surrounding you. And our light continues to expand. The deeper our roots go, the higher this beautiful light radiant beam goes upward. Imagine that you look to yourself like a beacon of light, an antenna. And because we are in that space that is clear, allowing and deserving, and we have this openness in the very center of our being, we can receive into that space of our being. From the light that we access, that is the highest vibration of light and love. Beautiful beams of light and love pour down into this amazing being. Imagine that you are now able to receive signals from all that is. Allow your mind to understand that you are connected now. And we are connecting into the cleanest line of receptivity. The line is clear so that it can clearly receive. We are dropping this energy awareness right into our center, and we are mindful that around us there are our human traits and our personalities, and they are the signals that we have created in feeling insignificant, inferior, and these are the distortions. And if we continue to focus on that center line that is absolutely clear and pure, and we begin to feed it from the highest vibration of light and love, we draw it right through the center of our being and we anchor it into the ground. We begin to nourish ourselves in a whole new way. Just breathe and rest here. Feel your breath connecting in to your very center. Feel your breath as you breathe out, relaxing this beautiful body. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Mark the passage of air and feed it to the fullest capacity of your lungs. Open your body to greet the incoming flow of air and life force. Begin your own inner ripple inside of your being. Imagine that in your center core, you hold imaginal cells. Cells that know who they are and how to be as your perfect being. Your perfectly designed and orchestrated being of love and light. And as you begin to breathe, and you breathe out, so you are dispersing this energy out around you and into the field of your body, into your organs, tissues, marrow, bone, nerves, fiber, atoms, telomere, mitochondria. Every part of this amazing being is receiving, and I deeply breathe and I draw this frequency into my being. This antenna is receiving, and I'm first enriching the energy field of my human presence. Continue to enrich your field. And relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and be in your presence, honoring this being that has the imagination to ignite the imaginal cells of its being. There is nothing that we can imagine that is not given to us. The pictures that you are creating right now, you are creating them with creation. You are seeing into your being, and you are being seen. Open the energy to that and feel how glorious it is to be being seen by all that is. And this can occur because I chose to reach through my center into the light, into the divine, and to connect in a way that will enrich, that will bring flourishing, glorious energy into my system, so that I can transmit it into the field around me. Become aware of yourself as a transmitter, receiving, transmitting, transforming, using the form to transmit, to transition, to transport energy. It is through the form that we can create. Let this beautiful energy hold you and support you now. Call it into the spaces and places of your being in your body, your mind, and your soul. Bring the enrichment into those spaces and ask yourself now, who am I? Who am I who knows how to do this? That my imagination helps me to go there immediately. Who am I? That I can imagine a connection that is so profound and value the life that has been given to me to bring that connection in and to this human reality through my human being. Who am I? Let the blessing of this totally comfort you now. Feel the burdens that you've been carrying, all the requirements that we place upon ourselves to perform, to be validated. See your form as a gracious entity that is helping you to do the most profound, deep, wonderful work. My form, and around my form I have created an identity. And I've played with the personality of my being. And when I come to the end of my life, all of that will be gone. And people will remember the one who was here by connecting in to the personality and the essence. And for a little while we will be remembered. But in consciousness, in the journey of our souls, we will be remembered for holding a space that is filled with love and grace, and that we were willing to see ourselves as whole and clear and beautifully designed and perfect in every way, to begin to transmit that energy into the field around us. So that the field around us as consciousness might recreate, transform, May this gift come into all that is, into every life and into every heart and every soul. May the blessing of life and love expand into all that is. And may you be deeply, richly blessed for being willing to hold this space. So much love to you here, so much love. And we take a deep breath into this beautiful being. And see yourself as you have been imagining with a center core light illuminated, the strength of you holding your space upon this earth with the deep roots and the light transmitting from you. And feel the love in your field and begin to play with that in a whole new way. May the lives that you touch be touched with this light that is clean and clear, magnificent beyond what we can imagine. Gently allow yourself to come back to this time, this place, and this space, tuning into the sounds around you. Feel the energy in you and through you, and bring your awareness back to this amazing part chrysalis of light that's all around you now. Rest here for as long as you are willing to hold this space. Just breathing, coming home gently. Listening to the sounds in the space around you, and radiating beams of love and light to all those with whom you are connecting in this life. No matter how it is, how they are, and how you are, just beams of love and light, unconditional loving regard. So lovely, so beautiful. Deep breaths. Come on home gently. Follow the sound back to your center. Beautiful you. Love, light, divine. Thank you for you. So much love, heart and soul. May your life be truly a magnificent journey. Namaste, Mother.
Like a bird on a tree.
Thank you for you. Thank you.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together